my channel. We are here for my week 6 bump date, and I'm going to try and keep this as short and sweet as possible because this week my pregnancy symptoms, they got real. So I am super exhausted, just not feeling my best. So yeah, but I still really wanted to get this filmed for you guys so I can share my pregnancy with you. So here we go. Like I said, this is going to be sharing everything that happened in my 6th week of pregnancy, which was from February 18th to 24th, 2019. And every week I like to share the little blurb that my pregnancy app, Pregnancy Plus, shares about my baby. So this week, first of all, this is what it looks like. It's actually kind of starting to look like kind of like a little baby rather than just a blob, but still looking pretty much just like a little blob. But it says, this week the brain is developing fast, making your baby's head much larger in proportion to the rest of the body. The inner ear takes shape and the eyelids begin to develop. Your baby's eyes are starting to form. And cartilage is beginning to form in the arms and leg buds, which will eventually develop into strong bones. I also like to share the size comparisons for this week. So the length is 0.5 inches from crown to rump, and then 0.02 ounces, which is so cute and tiny, I can't even bear it. So this week the baby is the size of a blueberry, a honeybee, and a jelly bean, which is just the cutest thing ever. Okay, so this week started off with what I'm gonna blame on pregnancy brain. I already shared a little bit about it in my last video, but I actually ended up completely forgetting about and missing my 3rd and final pregnancy blood test. My fertility center had wanted me to come in to get my HCG levels tested until I was over 2,000. I had one scheduled for Monday and just completely forgot about it. Did not even schedule my alarm, completely forgot about it. Luckily, I was able to reschedule it for the next day on Tuesday, and my results came back at 6,634, so well over that 2,000 mark, which is excellent. And that meant that I was cleared to schedule my first ultrasound, which is always super exciting. Since we are working with a fertility center, we get 3 ultrasounds before we are kind of discharged to a general OB or midwife. And it's super fun to get such early peeks at our little baby, and I am just so excited. I have my first one scheduled for tomorrow, so you can hear all about it in next week's pregnancy update. As far as symptoms go this week, I definitely started to feel them. So midweek, I started kind of feeling slightly more tired and exhausted more easily. So throughout the day, I would just get more worn out and just generally tired, just really tired throughout the day, and it was harder for me to wake up in the morning. And so I could definitely tell that the real pregnancy symptoms were kind of starting to creep up, since I knew more what to look out for this time, especially pertaining to what I personally experience as pregnancy symptoms. So yeah, as soon as I started feeling that exhaustion, I kind of started preparing myself like, okay, it's gonna get real soon. And I was not wrong. So Saturday was when the nausea kind of started. I never have too terrible nausea, which I am very thankful for. But I do get slightly nauseous when I've gone a period of time without eating. So normally when I wake up first thing in the morning, since I haven't eaten all night, I'm feeling just a little queasy until I eat breakfast, and if I, go too long between snacks or meals, I just, again, get that slight queasiness, which is usually taken care of once I eat. And I'm really sorry if I sound super stuffy or nasally. Like I said in my last pregnancy update, I definitely get pregnancy rhinitis. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it basically means that my sinuses get super swollen and just stuffy, and I just have all sorts of sinus issues when I'm pregnant. It really sucks. It like honestly really sucks. It keeps me from sleeping. I can't breathe through my nose like ever pretty much. I'm constantly blowing my nose, sneezing. And this week I actually looked into it a little bit, and turns out the rhinitis is caused by estrogen, which only increases as pregnancy goes on. So theoretically this is only gonna get worse, which really sucks. But I did end up getting a humidifier for myself this past weekend, and I've slept with it a couple of nights, and I do think it helps a little bit. It's definitely not a cure-all, but I think it's definitely improving it and making it a little easier to sometimes breathe out of my nose while I'm sleeping. So yeah, definitely gonna keep on trying that, and I'm definitely open to other suggestions for treating insane nasal stuffiness. So yeah, that's still one of my main symptoms of pregnancy. Then yesterday on Sunday was when all my symptoms really kind of just hit me like a brick. I knew they were kind of, gearing up, and I was prepared, and yeah, I was not wrong. Sunday, they just came raining down on me. I was so exhausted by the end of the day. We didn't really do anything that strenuous. My parents came over to put up some curtains my mom made for me. my husband and I went to my parents' house to do our taxes, and then we went grocery shopping. And by the time I got home, I was so wiped out. I almost couldn't function. I laid down and took a nap while my husband was cooking dinner, and I needed that nap. I was so burnt out and tired. Also, throughout the day, I was just super hungry, and it felt like my stomach was just like an empty pit. No matter how much I ate, I felt like it was just like, yeah, okay, what else you got? I seriously would eat one snack and I'd be kind of fine for like 5 minutes, and then my stomach would be like grumbly starving, even though I had just eaten. And it was just kind of like a constant back and forth all day long, just trying to eat something to fill me up and then just keep continually being hungry. And that continued until we ate dinner, when honestly my least favorite, my 100% least favorite pregnancy symptom so far. I know I said that my nose stuffiness was my least favorite, but this is actually my least favorite. So I got this symptom last time around, and honestly it was brutal. It was by far like what knocked me on my butt. So after eating, I just get this insane fullness that just will not go away no matter what I do. I will drink kombucha, which normally helps with any indigestion that I have. I try, sitting upright, after meals all night, and that doesn't help. I'm not even eating like a super filling meal. Like last night we had these wraps that had hummus, cucumber, lettuce, and sweet or butternut squash. So yeah, that's what I ate, and I only ate half of my wrap, and we ate at 8 o'clock. I was awake until after 1 o'clock because I was so painfully full and my stomach just wouldn't digest that I couldn't sleep. And it's just so uncomfortable and so painful. I have no idea what to do about it. And yeah, so that started last night. And I'm just like, honestly, I'm just so dreading eating dinner tonight now and having to go through that whole ordeal again. So if you guys have any suggestions for that, I would love to hear them. I've tried looking it up, and I tried searching indigestion because that's the best way I can describe it, but all the search results coming back are for heartburn, and that's completely not what I'm experiencing. And so I'm having kind of a hard time figuring out the best cures for what I'm feeling and what the heck is going on. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but it sucks. And my last symptom, which is kind of a small thing, but still a symptom worth noting, is my boobs have definitely started growing. And luckily, they aren't sore like they were last time. Last time, my boobs, especially my nipples, were really, really sore last time. And I haven't experienced that so far, which is, kind of nice to just have one less, negative pain in the butt symptom to deal with. So I'm appreciative of that. But yeah, I think that pretty much finishes things up. Like I said, this is gonna be a super short and sweet update, and I'm hoping to kind of keep them like this if I do them weekly. I don't want to, because I don't think I'm gonna have, 20 minutes of symptoms every single week to share with you guys. And sometimes, honestly, if I do have a really slow week where nothing changes with my pregnancy, I may end up kind of combining it with the next week and doing a 2-week bump date, just so I don't have a video where I don't share anything with you. But yeah, anyways, now it's time to share my stats. So this morning I was 123.2 pounds, which means I am down 0.4 pounds since last week and overall for my pregnancy. And honestly, it's probably just water weight, because weight just fluctuates by small increments like that regularly. And yeah, I guess that brings us to the bump shot. Alright, so here's what the bump looks like with clothes on. Obviously there's not too much of a bump yet because I am only 6 weeks pregnant, but just for future comparison's sake, this is what the belly looks like. Also, yes, I am wearing comfy flannel pajamas because pregnancy life. But without a shirt, this is what the bump looks like. Probably exactly the same as last week. Well, let's be honest, minus 0.4 pounds. Alright, and let's see what the measurement is. Alright, so last week I was 34 inches, so I'll probably be somewhere right around there. Oh wow. Okay, so it looks like I am about 33, is that a half or a quarter? Okay, yeah, that looks like it's right around 33 and a half. So it looks like I actually lost half an inch on my waist, again, probably just due to water weight and when the last time I ate was. Alright, and that finishes up my week 6 bump date. I hope you guys are enjoying following along with my pregnancy. If you have any questions that you would like me to answer in any of these bump dates, just leave them in the comments below and I'll answer them in the next video I film. But yeah, like I said, that wraps things up for this one, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe down below if you would like to follow along with all of my bump dates. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!